wandering on to the state of TriMet.
You may be hearing more from me than you want this morning, but actually, I'm going to ask Dave Auxier to come up to the table as well to help answer questions as they come up related to the state of TriMet. But I am privileged to report to you the state of TriMet board and the community. I think this is the first of a number of conversations we want to have about this and make sure that our region and our riders and our citizens actually know the state of TriMet as we enter budget deliberations for the next fiscal year. We know that in the years ahead, our big challenge is to find a way to fund transit service that our region needs, and we also know that a key to that is reforming our labor contract. And I'll go through that a bit more. In my view, this is really an SOS to our community, save our service. This is really an important message that I think we have to get out, that there is a lot at stake in our deliberations over the next year. We continue to face a number of financial uncertainties, and I'll certainly go through those. Most of those we are managing our way through. And we are enlisting the best management practices we can come up with to define and manage some of those uncertainties. But we cannot override the structural issues that we need to fix in order to ensure our future. So looking generally ahead to the fiscal year 14 budget, which you'll see in draft form beginning in March, three things really sum up where we are. Even with some of the financial uncertainties we have, I'm optimistic that we're on track for fiscal year 13. In other words, our fiscal plan that we established last year is working, and we are on balance strong. And it also sets us up well for fiscal year 14. I'd also note the second point is that with our arbitration award, and as you well know, that is being heard by the Employment Relations Board. For these statements really depend on whether or not that award is sustained. But if that is sustained, we have some breathing room on our budget. But I would emphasize that TriMet's long-term future, financial future, is still in jeopardy. Fiscal year 14 will be important because it will begin to lay the foundation for the long term. And it will help determine when we can get back to growing service. And let me go through some of that information as we move along. First, I wanted to just emphasize to you again how important TriMet is to the overall. Last year, fiscal year 12, we saw 102 million rides on the system. Demand continues to grow. We're 24th as a region in population and 9th in per capita ridership. So our region continues to support TriMet, and we have very strong ridership. We're leveraging some very innovative new partnerships. For example, a program to develop more sidewalks and pedestrian facilities and bus stop facilities in East Portland has been funded by the Metro MTIP program in conjunction with the City of Portland. Also in Washington County, we're seeing investments in sidewalks and bus stops and other amenities that make our transit service more effective. And we're continuing to build really efficient service with the Portland to Milwaukee project. All of this, though, comes with the footnote that we're unable to really meet the needs of our growing region. Everywhere we go, there are more and more requests for additional service. So we'll go through that a little bit more, but the basic